the new Skoda Enyaq. We'll have one of these on review, but today we get to take it on the Alpine circuit at Millbrook.
See a noticeable difference.
With what we've heard, it's supposed to be very smooth. Lots of power.
Fantastic.
Let's step inside. Oh, very nice. Oh, funky styling. You just love it.
Oh, this is something like.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
Whoa. Decent legroom, high up back seats as well. Oh, not bad out. Look at that, decent boot. I'm not going to do too much of a look around because we're going to have it for 7 days and I can't shop the boot. So we're behind the wheel of the new Skoda Enyaq. Full electric powertrain. And an SUV that caught my eye as soon as I saw it. First impressions. Ooh. Love. Nice high driving position as well. So sloping windscreen, but it's still pretty big. My main aim is to experience it and enjoy it rather than read through it. I'll tell you about the driving experience, but when it comes to the specs, we'll put a voiceover on new things about powertrain. It's very smooth. I say we've driven a lot of electric vehicles, but to be driving a full electric from Skoda, the Enyaq was one that I was just like, ooh, I wonder how that'll be, because they're hybrid cars, as we know, like the Octavia, superb powertrains. And essentially the Enyaq is an SUV. So when you put something like an electric powertrain in an SUV, it essentially makes it far more well planted. There he goes. So we'll let the Alpine go. And now let's give it a bit of a blip. So, yes, there's power there, but pure electric powertrain. Let's try it over these bobbles. More noise than actual feel.
There is slight motion, but it's certainly not jarring in any way, is it?
No, not at all, no. Adaptive cruise control and a full safety suite. It's a nice clear cluster. It's not the biggest, but I think that works quite well because you've got this really big infotainment screen in the centre. Steering's good, gives you good feedback. It's nice and direct as well, and you can feel the weight from the powertrain. The batteries do mean that it feels very agile considering its size. And when you put the foot down, instant obviously. Range, well, we've got 177 miles. We've got a blue bar and a green bar. So it looks to me that we're recouping when the blue bar goes up. Eventually. Right, good. So, I've lost those. We can see how well these handle. So, Annabelle's had ice cream, so I'm going to hold it down a bit.
You've had ice cream too.
Yeah, but I'm driving. Yeah, no excessive body roll, well planted.
Here we are having a whale of a time at Millbrook. In fact, Ben is having so much fun he forgot to give you any stats.
Boobs, badges.
The Enyaq IV80 is powered by a 200 HP electric motor with a 77 kilowatt per hour battery, delivering 310 Newton meters of torque, and it hits 62 miles an hour in 8.2 seconds. And the range is over 330 miles. There's a range of trims to choose from, and believe it or not, one of them comes with 21-inch rims. LED lights, parking sensors and a rear view camera are fitted as standard. Charging. It's about 13 hours on 7 kilowatts. Rapid is about 40 minutes, but that is an option, so remember that. The IV60 starts at about £32,000, and the IV80 around £41,000. Our model, with options, costs £47,085, and you can pick and choose which packages you want. Weirdly, for an electric car, there's hardly any space under the bonnet.
Going into this, let's see what power's like up the hill. Floored, the this Alpine hill to see what this is like on a road trip. Starting to feel the air conditioning.
Be out soon, don't worry.
The first thing I've noticed, and now we've put the windows up, it's very refined in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's nice and quiet.
And that sunroof is beautiful.
Barely any tyre noise as well.
It was like, I didn't have to flag you this time. I will give you a thumbs up instead.
I mean, even over these, it just feels, yeah, just great. Perfect family SUV. See how good he is. Pretty fast. So, very nice. So it's got a lively side as well.
Yes.
I think that'll do because I don't need to make Annabelle ill. Decent infotainment screen. That is a decent navigational screen.
Okay, right now it's looking like the map from Westworld.
It does. We hope to have this very soon on a 7-day review. There's our first look. Don't want to give too much away. See what our reversing. Look at that.
That's what I was waiting
for. Making sure the Alpine has seen me.
That's very clear, isn't it?
You've got your electronic handbrake here, reverse, neutral, and drive and brake. So that's your regen braking. There's also paddles on the back as well.